pickup line right there.
You
You look cute with or with nothing.
Take me home.
We are recording already, so this is at your own risk.
Wow. Okay, can you stop and just delete it?
Should I? No?
No.
Okay.
Delete it.
I'm not,
I have to have an
intro.
intro for stuff, you know, it's gotta do. Hello, and welcome to Livin Liga,
Your first and only news source for Primera Liga Bautista Hispana.
I'm your host, Joshua.
And I'm David, covering for Kurt. Hope you're doing well, Kurt. Why is he not here? Oh, he had a kid. Oh,
Well,
he
in
had a
this-
kid. Well, he didn't have a kid. His wife had a kid. So I hope your family's doing well. I hope to see you soon. We love you. We miss you. As always, hit like and subscribe.
He's also sick.
Oh, and he's sick. Oh, I hope you get better.
You done?
Yeah.
Alright, Kurt, as you can see, we're already falling apart without you. But on today's very special episode, like he mentioned himself, we have a very special guest. We have David filling in for Kurt, who, as he very adequately explained, you know, congratulations, Kurt. You have your third kid. Very great baby. Absolutely adorable.
That's a beautiful name.
Adorable.
I can't think of a
Big
better
fan,
name. I
big
can't
fan.
think of a better name, honestly. That's
Honestly,
great.
yeah.
I wish his team name was as good as it, but you know, okay.
What if-
all your kids have beautiful names. Your team doesn't have a good name.
You need to stop talking. You need to stop talking
Okay.
already, okay?
I'm sorry. I will.
Okay, and actually, this is not, as you guys already know, this is not David's very first time on the show. He will be co-hosting today, but we do have a few requests from the comments.
I did read the comments. They were kind of hurtful. I'm not gonna lie. I almost cried. I did. I really considered coming back, but I gathered all the strength within me. Just don't say anything negative again. You don't want to be the 13th reason.
All right,
But I will listen to you guys. I will not hit the table as much this time. Okay?
Okay. Now moving on to the actual episode. We're going to be recapping the last 2 weeks that we didn't get to recap on last week's episode because it didn't go up.
Yeah.
And then we will be giving predictions for next week in classic Livin La Liga Loca fashion. All right.
Yeah, let's go over week 10. So week 10, a lot of things happen. Some winners, some losers, as always. Let's go over the first match that comes up here. David, the Vulture Cheeks, versus the reigning conqueror.
I think you got a mark. That's crazy. All right, we're good.
Right.
So tell me what you saw in this match, David.
Well, it was, man, you know, it's kind of unfortunate when you're going against, like, one of the highest scoring teams in the league. So I kind of came in with some hope, but unfortunately, it didn't go through. I think the name for Ben's team is very fitting. He is the reigning champ. We have to defeat him. I don't think he wins this league, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
I don't think he does.
Really?
Yeah.
He's really ramped up his team. He's putting up a lot of points.
Well, yeah. The problem is, I think he definitely stole some players, like Jesper Bratt. That trade that he made, he left with Clayton Keller and Ottinger. If you look at what they put up this week, which we'll go over right now, but like they killed it. There's no way you can't tell me that was a steal.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but I mean, it was a legal trade that everybody voted for.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, like, there's clown trades all over the league. Darlene for Truba. Who does that? It's ridiculous. We just saw McKinnon go, which is kind of crazy.
McKinnon was a pretty wild one.
That's a crazy one.
Pretty wild.
McKinnon for Kucherov and Bobrovsky is not that bad of a trade. It's kind of wild though. Like the best.
I think seeing big names like McDavid, McKinnon in any trade is going to be wild to see. You know, and it's hard to say though whether or not it's a good or bad trade. Just because, like you said before, a lot of these people are doing good for the time that it is. You know.
No,
and sometimes you need that extra boost right in that moment.
Yeah, and I don't think it was necessarily a bad trade, Ben. But don't go with picks, man. Not every trade has to have a pick, okay, bro? Don't steal picks. All right. I hope you're watching this. Hit like and subscribe, Ben. Okay, and hit like on the comment. Okay.
All right. Well, that's the end of that match. Moving on to the next one, we got William the Boys versus the Kings Nation.
Oof, man. In week 10, that was like the mid-off.
Yep.
But man, is Willie and the boys still in Bozo Watch? Like,
I would say he isn't. Honestly,
No?
I would
Okay.
say he isn't. He's very frequently like putting up points now.
he's stealing players. That's what we can say.
It's hard to call it stealing at this point because everybody is voting for it. People are agreeing
That's
to it.
very true.
It isn't stealing if it is given.
Very true. But he lost in week 10.
He lost in week 10.
So
you
he
know,
lost to Kings Nation, last place actually.
Kings Nation. You know, it is a rough one. Like we were saying, he's making good plays,
But
but
he
it
lost
doesn't
to last
mean
place.
he's in a much better
He
situation.
lost to last place.
He did lose to last place, but like just because he's making these plays,
Okay.
absolutely great ones, does not mean he's out of the woods yet.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
it's still an uphill battle, but this uphill battle, he's got better hiking boots on.
No,
He's got a good hiking stick.
I think he's made some good trades, some steals,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's going to be a fight uphill, but you know, it looks like he's winning that battle
for
so
sure.
far.
For sure. All right, let's move on to the next one. Aurelian Empire. Hey, oh no, back then it was Pucker Up, Buttercup, right?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Pretty close, but this is probably one of the last times.
Damn it!
It's going to be, this episode will be the last time we say the words puck.
Or up, Buttercup.
Like, you ruin everything. You ruin it. We have a good thing going. We had a great thing going, and then you just come here and just throw everything away. You throw it all away.
Okay, the name is gone though. That's why we can mess it up. We'll go over the new name once we go over week 11.
No, we'll go over it right now because
Okay.
it's right there right now.
Okay.
Now called Hey Macarena.
Yeah.
You know, Aurelian Empire versus Hey Macarena. And this is a really interesting one too because now David is another person who has, well, we still need to get into it, but now he has a winning streak.
He
He's
does.
been having a pretty good winning streak
does have
going,
a
you
winning
know.
streak, yeah.
This week we see him with another victory versus the Aurelian Empire. And, you know, Aurelian Empire is still pretty strong. He's putting up a good number of
For
points.
sure. He's
But
just got-
unfortunately, he did not win that week.
Yeah, and he let go of McKinnon now. So hopefully he doesn't make mistakes now, because if he keeps making mistakes, it's gonna cost him.
There's much more risk involved without McKinnon now. Everything rides on his other players.
Exactly,
You know?
exactly.
I get it. I get the reason Leo did the trade. I totally understand. But personally, I probably wouldn't have made that trade. Honestly.
For sure, I think it was a risk. He was definitely desperate for goalies. He got a really good goalie. He got Kucherov. We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully, it's like an equal trade. I don't think it'll be super far off. But letting go of McKinnon was
Probably going against Ben will be an issue for him, but going against other people,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
may fare a little bit better.
All right. Let's go over the next one. Embrace the Suck and Cracker Cruncher. Embrace the Suck has actually been he's been surprising me. I'm not gonna lie. Like he had me worried for some time. He got destroyed by me like week 9 or something like that, week 8. But now he's coming back. He might have to be the new sheriff in town, right?
Well, he's been the sheriff in town before. Are we saying a re-election?
Oh, okay, yeah, re-election. Yeah, because Ben broke the curse that Kurt had put. So I think we should just put it back on Mondo. What do you say?
Was it broken, or was it because we put it up in a short video form?
Yeah, and you put it in the worst time too, against Moy, against Cracker Cruncher, who literally lost to Embrace the Suck. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know
there's a few things going into, so we don't even know if we're free from the.
Yeah,
curse
you know what?
curse.
You should just time it properly, Kurt. Time it properly, okay?
It was
Alright.
cantata and everything, so it was a little bit hard.
Okay, but time it better. He could have just kept it to me.
No,
I would gladly take the title,
Huh.
right? Okay, let's move on to the last one. I think. Oh no, we have.
We're missing two. We're
Yeah.
missing Alphas versus Commission Possible.
Exactly. Yeah, Commission Possible. He took the dub in week 10, 138 to 120. Alphas is on a losing streak, it seems, right?
It looked like it. You know, it doesn't seem too bad being
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah.
record of 4-6.
Yeah.
But you know, it's definitely the part where you get a little bit worried.
It's
for
kind of
sure.
looking down for him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So
Yeah.
hopefully he can make some trades.
A lot of potential still for
Yeah,
sure, but
yeah.
you know,
I think he should target Matthews.
really.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's his favorite player. Carried him last season. I think he should go for a trade for Matthews.
Matthews has been going around a bit, hasn't he?
He's gone once. Yeah. I don't know what team he's in right now.
And I think you
But-
mentioned before he just recently got injured again.
Yeah.
Same injury.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but he came back and he came back putting up some points. So I think that would be a good move for him.
Yeah, great player playing through that injury and
Yeah,
everything.
he's
But you know,
amazing.
it does put up a bit of a risk. So at your own risk, Elisa.
Yeah, yeah. So don't lose to Commission Possible. Commission Possible, good job. You beat Alphas. You were first place for week 10. First place in all of the league. So I hope you keep grinding.
Okay.
All right, last one. Mixes Matchless team. versus the Hard Knock Life. Man, it really is a Hard Knock Life for you, isn't
It
right now?
really has been for the last few weeks. I've just not seen victory.
Damn. Wow.
Not seen victory.
And Mix's Mazzle's team, I think it was literally the highest scoring team of week 10.
Yeah.
You got crushed though. You didn't.
Close tie with Hey Macarena.
Yeah, you didn't crack 100 though.
I didn't crack 100. I've not been cracking 100 for a little bit. My team has just really gone down. A lot of my big players star in like the Panthers, the Kings.
You should let go of Reinhardt.
Should I? For who?
I have Faber.
Faber. Wow, that is a name.
Come on, if you guys agree with the trade, put it in the comments.
We won't be making that trade. I had an offer from a manager from Hey Macarena do it.
What did he send? A joke too? He sent me a joke.
I think his was pretty serious actually.
Really?
Pretty serious.
Oh, guess what he asked for me? Like, let me see if I can.
Are you going to make fun of Hey Macarena live?
No, we're gonna just talk about the trade he sent me. I think I kind of want to call.
One too.
I want to call him out.
You want to call him out?
I want to
calling out Hey Macarena.
Yeah, Austin Matthews and Josh Morrissey. Okay, two big names in my team.
Yeah.
He offered Dawson Mercer. Do you know who Dawson Mercer is? What team does he play in?
No idea.
Exactly. JJ Peterka. JJ Peterka. Do you know where he plays?
Nope.
Exactly. And Noah Dobson. Okay, we know Noah Dobson.
Yeah, we do know.
But what kind of trade is that?
He did offer me Dobson too.
Okay.
For Reinhardt and Fox.
You see? What do you... David, make
David,
better trades.
I understand that it's the first season, and you know, we all struggle in the very first
Yeah.
season. But you got to take a look at these traits a little bit more in depth, man. Totally love you.
Yeah.
However, actually, no, I don't.
We know you're a big fan. We know you're watching. That's why we're talking about you.
Remember, he is superior David.
We love you. Yeah. You know what? I really embraced the name of Lesser David.
Yeah?
Yeah. The Bible is very clear. The lesser shall be called the greater. Thank you for that, Kurt. I love you. You just know my potential.
Don't you, like, have to die and go to heaven for that first stuff?
Yes.
Great stuff. All right, well, I think that brings us to the end of that week,
Of
right?
week 10, yeah.
All right, moving on to week 11.
Let's go. I want to talk about mine. Can I talk about mine?
We can. You can.
All right, let's start with mine.
I've been trying to.
Let's
but,
start
you know.
with mine. Let's start with mine. David, the Vulture Kacheeks, also known as Inferior David. He just crushed Mix. Take that, Mix! I will embrace the name of Donkey Kong and take the dub. Yeah. All right. 148.2 to 132.
And what do you
Oh my
attribute
God.
this
You look
victory
terrified
to?
when I hit the table.
I'm a little bit scared, not gonna lie. Small table, and I'm only so far away from you. But what do you attribute your? Why you gotta go there, man? Why you gotta go there? What is your problem?
You look scared. I'm not gonna. I will not bang the table anymore because that.
We are taking applications for a new replacement co-host. I don't think this is going to work out in the long term. I need somebody to fill in for Kurt while he's away.
Please do
I'm
so.
taking applications.
Please do so.
Officially taking applications.
Man, please do so.
Anyway.
All right. It was great. I was honestly worried. Mix has a great team. He has Dreisaitl.
He does have a
And he
very
has
powerful team.
Miko Rantanen, and they both had 4 games. Man, I was terrified when I came in.
4 games for some of the biggest players around.
Yes, yeah. And Draisaitl was on a hot streak right now. He was like putting 6 points every game. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Not as terrifying as you banging that table there.
you're right. I won't do it again.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I promise. I'm my baby.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right. All right. So
Moving on to the next
yes,
game.
next one. Yes. Which one?
Okay, you were just leading him up. I'll do that now.
No, you
We
choose.
got the reigning Conacher against Cracker Crash.
Once again, like there's no point. Like if you're playing Moy, like don't even fix your lineup. He's not gonna crack 100.
Dude, what is your problem? We're just supposed to commentate,
Oh,
not
sorry.
trash on every single person.
Oh, can we just trash?
You're out here like ready to swing at everyone, dude. Like, you
Okay,
need to chill.
all right, I'll bring more neutral. Okay, I'll be more neutral. Good job, Ben. You crushed them. You're still the reigning conqueror. I think he becomes first place with this. Honestly, it's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie. 156.4. highest score in the league.
He's been putting up high points for a real long time. Haven't been having those victories. Just
It's-
unfortunate matchups.
Yeah, it's scary.
Like
honestly.
Ben is still someone big to worry about. As much as I don't want to say it, like
Yeah,
he
it's
is one of
worrisome.
the better teams.
He
in the
actually
league.
might win the league.
Nah,
Everything changed over a week.
it did. It really did.
Yeah, I kind of said he wasn't like 5 minutes ago, but I think he will. He has a chance.
He might. There's a very, very good chance. Dude, I think about like how can I change my team? What plays can people make to go against whoever they're playing? And I'm not saying many decisions you can make to go against Ben,
It's
unless
like-
his team, like half his team, gets injured.
Yeah, no, and he has like 3 great goalies in his lineup. Like he can literally trade one off for.
I
like,
think
a-
everyone just underestimated him because he had been doing kind of mid for most of the season,
Yeah.
and they weren't worrying too much about it. He wasn't making too many trades or anything. But when he made those trades, people accepted them, probably thinking they were getting great deals since they were coming from the reigning Connor himself.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Oh, I just noticed it's Connor Carrera.
Yeah,
Connor Carrera.
Connor Carrero.
Oh, okay, that's that's very smart. I like that name. I just noticed.
Is it smart? Is that the word we're going to use to describe this?
I think it's a smart name, man. I think it's an interesting
Connor Carrero.
because he has 2 Connors.
Connor Carrero.
Connor Carrera.
Connor. I hate you. Anyway.
All right, Alphas and Kings Nation. Let's go over that one. That was what I would like to call the mid-off of the week.
You had a mid-off last week.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't like in the lowest. Let's go back to it. Look.
You were talking about
It was a
Willie and the boys and the King Nation.
Yeah, that was 113 and 95. Like that week I had 125. That was
Okay.
not part of the mid-off.
All right.
okay?
So tell me about Alphas and Kings.
like
Nation.
these are like the 2 lowest scores of the week. Like
Wait.
I said,
Which ones were we talking about?
Alphas and King Nation.
Yeah, tell me about them.
Yeah. So you look at them, like Alphas barely cracked 100. It's almost like the manager is not an alpha. He's like a beta or something like that. That's kind of what it's looking like.
Yeah,
But,
much less alpha energy.
Yeah. At least that's what I'm getting.
Would you
man.
call him a sigma energy?
No, absolutely not.
No, sigmas are cool,
Yeah,
right?
maybe Delta. Omega.
Omega.
Like,
And Omega
bottom.
for sure.
Yeah, like
Submissive.
at the bottom, man. Like,
Submissive for sure.
like change the name, bro. Until you start winning again. Which I think if you get Matthews, you'll start winning again.
It'll
Right?
be a huge plus, I think, as long as he's not injured.
Yeah, for sure. But Kings Nation, man, he's going through some tough things right now. Second lowest of the week. Surprisingly, it wasn't the lowest.
Yeah.
85.4. What do you see for Kings Nation? Like, how is he going to get out of this?
Dude, he
hole?
does have the potential, and he is making trades. Some people are accepting him, but I think, it's really hard to say what exactly needs to be done.
Yeah.
But I think he's making moves that are definitely going in his favor now.
Yeah, well, we wish you luck. We wish
Yeah,
we wish you luck.
I do want him to make it into playoffs.
Yeah, I want to see something. I want
He's
to
a
see
great manager, just, unfortunate stuff. He held on to some people for a little bit too long.
What do you mean by great?
He's good.
Is the score reflective of that?
I think we're seeing the punishment from maybe drafting 2 goalies in the very beginning.
Yes, I think that's
Which
the
he
issue.
no longer has.
I think that was a very big problem. Like he should have gone for forwards. But let's leave it like that. We wish you good luck. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Is that simple? Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna say that every match.
Yeah. Embrace the suck and commission possible. Man, that was a close one all week. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, embrace the suck is really surprising me. Great job. You have Kaprizov. You have Kucherov. Well, you don't have Kucherov anymore. But you had great players. 143 to 137. He was actually projected to lose, and he beat the commissioner. What do we say to embrace the suck now?
Embrace the dub.
Embrace the dub.
Embrace the dub.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling for a name change. We're calling it Embrace the Dub.
Embrace the dub. Yeah, because you no longer suck. You definitely will not have the toilet this season. We're going to leave that to people that deserve the toilet.
And that's
You
something that
deserve
we're
it.
not talking about. Like, Armando is not going to be holding on to that trophy. We are seeing people who are way more eligible to hold that trophy.
Yeah, he's
I
definitely
may be
not
falling
there.
in there too.
Oh, maybe?
Let's get into my match later on. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, choose the next match, buddy.
Moving on to the next one. Well, you can't tell me to choose the next match. We have different lists.
We have two. We have two left. No, but you can choose whichever you want. We have two matches.
Okay, who are 2 matches left?
It's Aurelian Empire versus William the Boys.
Let's do that one.
And then it's okay.
Let's do that one because the last one has things to be said.
We'll leave the worst for last.
Yeah.
Aurelian Empire versus Willie and the Boys. You never released the video I recorded, man.
I was actually waiting to do it today.
I think it'd be perfectly fitting.
Yeah, but thanks for like adding it to it now and now ruining it even further.
Yeah, no.
Like we make plans and you just don't follow them.
You don't know what it's about. You don't even know what I recorded. The point is, take that, Jason. All right, he lost to Aurelian Empire. Man, that's probably a mid-off too right there. 115 to 108. Aurelian Empire, good job. Hopefully your goalies can start picking it up now that you've made this trade. What do you see in the future for Aurelian Empire?
Like I mentioned before, probably going against Ben in particular will be a big issue for him. But honestly, who isn't an issue for?
Yeah.
However, when it comes to facing the rest of the league, I think he does get a bit of a boost from that. I think he does do a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure.
However, McKinnon definitely is going to be doing really good this later on in the middle to end of season for sure. And he's not going to benefit from that boost anymore.
Yeah, for sure. In your professional opinion, who won that trade?
Ben. I think Ben.
No, I'm talking about the Embrace the Suck one. The McKinnon and Kucherov and Bobrovsky.
Oh, yeah.
Who won that trade? Who would you have taken if you had both of those options?
Dude, I would have probably stuck with McKinnon.
I agree.
I get the reason the trade was made. I understand fully.
Yeah, and I kind of warned him. I was like, I don't know. McKinnon's a big deal, but he's like, I need a goalie. I really need a goalie. And I was like,
that is the thing that makes it sound like, what does it matter how great of players you have if you're going to be missing those 3 goalies and missing all of the goalie points?
Yeah. No, and it's not even that he was missing starts. He had 6K in his squad. Put up negative 5.2 this week.
Yeah.
Goalies
can make and break your week, dude.
Exactly.
And this one was a broken one for sure.
So he still won. That's pretty surprising. Good job, Leo. Hopefully it all goes well for you in the future, okay? Just don't win me and we should be good, okay? I love you, bro. All right.
I don't believe you.
No?
But anyway, moving on to the last match. We got Hey Macarena versus the Heart Knock Life. I was pretty confident going into it, I had several games above Superior David, but as you can see, it did not work out in my favor.
I do remember.
I scored the lowest of the week, and I'm very frequently competing to see who's going to score lower.
Yeah. No, and honestly, I remember Superior David. He was like, I'm super confident I'm crushing this bozo.
He did. Yeah. He was right. Did he say bozo?
Yeah.
He said bozo.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to make trades with me?
You're on the bozo watch.
I am on the bozo watch.
Bozo watch! Josh's face plastered on it. Bam! Bam! Bozo watch.
Anything else to add?
No, I'm waiting for you to say something.
All right, well, it was a good game. It was a good game for you, terrible game for me.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I don't even know what to do at this point. Literally every week I've had an injury.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I've had multiple injuries sometimes, and people I pick up that week get injured.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's not even that they don't do well. They do really well a lot of the time, but injured.
Yeah.
And now it's not even just one injury, it's 2. I get day-to-days, I get outs, everything, dude. Everything.
No,
I have 4 goalies on my bench now. Well, 2 of them active, 2 on the bench.
Why don't you trade one away?
Because I don't know if they're going to get injured. Gustafsson I think he got moved to day-to-day, or I think he's still out, actually.
Ouch.
But one of the other ones I just got injured, and dude, I'm losing my mind. I'm very slowly losing my mind. It is crazy. It doesn't matter what play I make, they're gonna get injured. And it's so hard to get a team who's gonna be constantly putting up points when you have to very constantly change out that team. There isn't much I can do anymore. It's just a very rough patch that I'm going. I think this is the fourth or fifth loss in a row, which is insane, dude. I'm competing for that last place trophy now.
Guys, hit like and subscribe if you like Joshua. If you want Joshua to win, smash that subscribe button.
No one is going to now.
No?
No.
You don't think they like you?
No.
Let me just tell you this. Guys, if you guys like what you guys are seeing, this guy is the editor. It's okay editing. Let's be honest, it's not good editing. But
that is what I got, dude.
But I'm pretty sure you're enjoying this. So, come on, hit like. hit subscribe. Or actually, smash that subscribe button. Smash! All right, let's go for predictions of the next week. All right, let's start with you. Because we kind of those projections are looking mighty low, dear.
Dude, it looks like it's gonna be a very close match between me and Willie and the boys.
Yep. Like I said, maybe 2 Bozo watch. Bozo watch.
Yet another mid off.
Yet another mid off.
What can I say? What can I even say about this? Several weeks ago, I said I'm not gonna have an easy match until week 12 because I will be going against Willie and the boys. It no longer looks that way, dude. It looks like I'm gonna have yet another loss, moving it to 5 losses in a row, 6 losses in a row.
Good luck, man. Let's move on to the next one. Cracker.
Oh, you're not gonna say anything else? That's it?
No. There's nothing to be said. Your team sucks. We're moving on, bro. All right, Cracker Cruncher versus Mix's matchless team. Look, man. They hated him, for he spoke the truth. All right, guys. Let's move on to Cracker Cruncher versus Mix's matchless team. All right, what are you looking for this one, bro?
Well, I mean, I'm seeing an actual possibility for Moy here.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he have more matches or what?
He does 33, 227 plus a higher projection.
That's mighty wild though. 6 matches in this kind of week.
I believe this is the week that is pretty off for everybody.
Yeah,
right?
so
there is no 4 games. There's only 3s, 2s, and even 1s.
Yeah.
Even 1s.
And that's what's killing Mix. Mix has Drysaddle. Drysaddle only has 2 games. He has Mikko Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen only has 1 game. So it's going to be really close if they decide to clutch up. We've seen Rantanen put 15-point games in certain weeks. So don't be surprised if he still scratches. Excuse me. Wow.
Scratches out a dub.
Scratches out a dub. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Mix's matchless team takes it, but just based on how many matches Cracker Cruncher has over, he might actually win.
Intentional or not, things look very much in favor for Moises.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. I no longer hate the guy because I'm now also down there with him. But man, he might actually pull out a dub.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I think that's what's killing me too. A lot of my players are those players that are going to be having 1 to 2 games this week.
Let's see. What do you have?
Are we really going to go through it right now?
I don't know anyone in his team. Except for Reinhardt.
No, there's quite a few people that I know you're going to know.
Like who?
Dackard, who has 1 game.
Who's Dackard?
Dackard, the best goalie in the league.
Dackard. Do you know Dackard?
Melka.
Melka?
From the Utah Hockey Club.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's move on.
All right. We don't need this anymore.
No, we don't need to torture the viewers, bro.
Okay. So moving on.
He only has Reinhardt.
Moving on to the next game.
All right. Next one: Kings Nation versus Commission Possible. Man, is it possible?
Is it possible? Is such a great question. It is.
Yeah, he's gonna win.
100%.
He's gonna win. Let's just put it straightforward.
They do have an equal number of matches, but I think Kurt is in a really great position right now.
And he actually just made a trade where he got Macklin Celebrini.
Hey, how you doing? Okay. So he made a trade where he got Celebrini.
He got a trade. He got Macklin Celebrini and he got Tim Stutzla. So he got 2 great players. Celebrini's on the tear right now. Stutzla is a pretty consistent player. He got rid of Forsberg, but Forsberg hasn't been doing that hot. So I think, those upgrades to his squad just add more.
Wasn't a trade he even needed, to be honest. He'd been doing really good without him.
Well, he didn't have centers, though. So, somebody was really smart. They kind of noticed that, and they really went for that trade.
Yeah, it was a pretty good trade, for whoever made that.
Yeah, hopefully.
A genius, maybe. A scholar.
I think that's kind of what it's looking like, yeah. Man, I wish I could be like him.
Do you think he's single?
He might be.
Applications, if you want a chance with this scholar and the gentleman.
Yeah, we don't know who it is, though. So
we don't know, though. Whoever it may be,
he's single.
Mystery man.
Yeah, mystery man.
Hit the subscribe button.
Question mark.
No, hit the subscribe button.
No. Oh, he's a mystery man.
But mystery man, question mark.
Yeah, question mark.
We need to move on from this bit.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on. I'm sorry. All right, next one. The Embrace the Suck versus Embrace the Connor.
What do you see?
Are you not going to bark? I was ready.
I'm not going to bark. Why am I going to bark? I was never in support of this bit from the very beginning.
I was just waiting, man. Come on, bro. You gotta cheer up.
All right.
Kurt, how do you deal with him, man? He's such a loser.
Anyway,
He's not even fun.
in this match,
He doesn't even like your jokes.
we have the reigning Connor
Yeah.
going up against Embrace the Suck.
Yeah.
With, Embrace the Suck having more matches so far.
Does he?
Yes, he does. 32-30. But,
Wait,
Ben
wait,
being...
hold on. He doesn't have that trade in yet, though.
Oh, he doesn't have a trade in.
No, the trade that he just made today.
Is it confirmed, though?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, there was no downloads.
Dang.
Surprise! Oh, there was one. Ben downvoted, and like always.
But Armando's a pretty good manager. It's hard for him to just
I
select.
wonder where he's getting his advice from.
RotoWire, probably.
Yeah.
RotoWire for watching. Please sponsor us. I'm a huge fan.
Please, we love
Please.
you.
Please. Stay rotoed with wire.
RotoWire.
RotoWire.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anyway, Armando looks pretty deep into his players, into what he's going to be trading, what he's picking up, what he's dropping, and
He
everything.
got McKinnon.
He did get McKinnon.
He got McKinnon. I'm so jealous. I wish I had McKinnon.
But oh man,
Yeah, it's gonna be a close one. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of
things look to be in favor of Ben right now, and just off of intuition, I want to say Ben is going to win. But Armando,
dude, he has look.
Armando is another underdog.
Yeah, he has Braden Point. He has McKinnon. He has Kaprizov. He has
Zuccarello.
Shesterkin. He has Kochetkov. He has a really good team. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a dub. I would just not. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna do what Kurt does and say this one is actually too close to call.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be close to call. My analysis says that Ben is gonna win though.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
I think
We'll
so.
be back here next week, next 2 weeks, who knows?
Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and see what that looks like at the end of that.
I got fired, so
You won't be here. Someone else will.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he can't do it alone. So probably 2 weeks.
Applications, people, applications.
Kurt, come back, please.
Upgrades.
Let's kick him out.
Upgrades.
Let's kick him out.
Okay. Anyway, moving on to the next match.
Okay, cool. Okay, the last one. Aurelian Empire versus Alphas.
Aurelian Empire versus the Alphas.
Yeah.
Would you say these guys are evenly matched? Would you say that?
No, I think Aurelian Empire has a slightly better chance.
Advantage over the Alphas.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so.
I can see it.
I very well think so. I wouldn't be surprised if Alphas wins. But
he does have match-wise for this week. He does have the advantage. But overall,
no. Match-wise, Aurelian Empire has 32.
that's what I'm saying. He has an advantage over the Alphas. But overall, as managers, current standings in the league.
I actually don't want to look down on Alphas. I think Alphas is.
I don't. I think looking down on him would be a big mistake right now.
No. I think he's a great manager. I think he knows what he's doing. I give him crap, but no, I really think he knows what he's doing. A lot of people clowned him when he drafted, and he's actually 6th place or something. Is he? I don't even know if he's that high. Maybe I'm overhyping this guy. He's 9th place. No, actually, he's not that great of a manager.
I mean, he looks to be on the rise. So.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think he has a good chance of making playoffs. I'm not gonna put him down. No, I'm not.
Well, you sure aren't lifting him up.
No, we'll just keep him at 9th place.
All right, he's a 9th place kind of manager.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We love you, bro.
Okay, but
I
for
won't
this
say your
week-
name. It's not worth it.
But for this week,
This week, Aurelian Empire takes a win.
Aurelian
What
Empire
do you
takes
say?
the win. I say Alpha takes the win.
Wow.
I say Alpha takes the win. And I say this only because Leo has a pretty good lead. And if I know Leo, he's a lot like me, in which we get a lead, throw it out the window.
Wait.
Complete fumble.
Wait, hold up. You said a law like you?
Yep. Don't do it. There's no reason to. There's no reason to do this. Why are you doing this to me,
Leo?
We're just trying to end the episode now. You don't have to make any more fights, David.
Leo?
You don't have to fight anymore.
Hey, don't bag the table.
It's
the
over.
comment section doesn't like
The episode
bagging.
is over.
No.
The weeks are done. We are done. You don't have to say anything anymore.
Just look at the table. Bye, guys. He got mad. He like threw the table. I'm not mad though. I'm actually really happy. Wait, did we even go over my match?
I don't want to go over your match.
Oh.
Who are you going against?
Hey, Mexi-Kurt.
You're gonna lose. David loses. That's the end of this week's episode.
At least I'm not like lowest in points.
We will see you
Next
sometime
week.
soon. I don't know about next week.
Week.
I don't know about next week. Honestly, though, if you guys want to be on the show, help me co-host. It would be very much appreciated.
And if you guys like me,
I don't.
no?
We don't like them.
Smash the
We don't like
subscribe
them.
button. Smash.
Goodbye.